Well, joining us this morning from Titusville Area Hospital, it's Kelly Clark. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, Luke. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Thank you. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you.
Well, made it to the end of the year.
Yes, we are there.
2023, pretty busy year once again.
You know, it has been a really busy year. As always, there's lots of stuff going on at the hospital and with the foundation. So, yeah, really busy.
There's a lot of projects you're currently working on and things that have happened within the last several weeks. But before we get to that, I want you to look back at 2023. How would you describe the year?
We were wrapped up in COVID for quite some time, and this year really those things kind of almost went back to normal, I guess, if I can say that, and really just picked up where we left off and really brought a lot of things back. We brought our auxiliary volunteers back. We brought some lunch and learns, things where people could come in and really engaging with the community a lot more. So it actually made it a really fast pace. This year flew by really quickly.
Yeah, and I think it's fair to say hospitals, healthcare, sort of the last to kind of hit that normalcy that we all know, right?
Right. Yes, definitely.
But and obviously there was a lot of careful discussions and planning, all of that. How would you describe the state of the COVID situation now?
So we are still seeing COVID. It remains a concern, especially for the most vulnerable population. Influenza is definitely on the rise in the area, and RSV. So we're really just taking a stance of being cautious and protecting those the staff members, the volunteers, and the patients and the visitors that come to our hospital, and really just asking that everyone wears a mask if they are sick. And, if you are well and are not ill, then we are still on the optional, mask optional front, but really just focusing on cleanliness and trying to keep everyone safe. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm very sorry that you came in here. And it's clean a little bit, but...
it looks lovely.
Okay.
You have it decorated so nice for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
All the dust is in that corner. So. So 2023, obviously a lot of projects, a lot of success stories this year.
Yes, so we started our oncology project. We started fundraising for that end of last year. The project is underway, and I'm happy to say that we've raised $280,000 so far.
Wow.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
It sounds like a lot. It was a lot. We launched a capital campaign, so if anyone has gotten a letter in the mail with a ribbon on it, that was for a capital campaign. We're still taking donations for that. Our goal is actually $500,000. Go right over there. Our goal is actually $500,000. So $280,000 sounds like a lot, but we're only a little over halfway towards our goal. So yeah, but the project's underway. We're hoping to finish that up in spring. So very exciting. I know all of the patients, families that use those services. It's going to be really exciting when it's finished.
That's great. It's every project that you've tackled. It's very well thought out. The patient care, the employees' care, always in mind. How do you make it easier? Access. It's almost like you realize like every second counts on a lot of things. Is this the best way to do it?
Right. And finding these projects is really out of the needs for the patients and the community and what's going to benefit them the most. Redoing a boardroom isn't that exciting for patients. So I love it when we have these projects that are really going to impact the lives of every patient that comes into that department.
Over the years, you've brought in a lot of new doctors, staff members, and it seems like they come in with ideas as well. And it seems like you're very open to and when I say you, I mean administrators,
Right,
and
right.
to listen to what they have to say and say, hey, wait a second, that's a good idea.
Yes. Well, Dr. Gates is a really great example of that. He's our new orthopedic surgeon, and he brought a ton of great new ideas, different ways of healing patients after the surgery, and different procedures for surgery, and brought in some other companies that offer different knee replacements. So yeah, it's really great, and we are, because we're a small community hospital. We are able to offer something a little bit different.
And again, these are folks that really love the area. They love the hospital.
Yes.
They love the patients. They like that they can remember everybody's name. Or a lunch and learn can be
Right.
fun and challenging, and a chance to just talk to folks.
Right. Right. And when Dr. Gates came, he said, I'd like to do something a little different, meet some people, and have lunch and learns. And that's a great idea. We were able to accommodate that really easy. So things like that are maybe a little bit different here, we are able to make those accommodations easily for our doctors and for the patients.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, so you mentioned the oncology project.
Yes.
What's 2024 look like for you?
2024 is going to be busy. We're already starting to talk about golf. We just had kind of our first mini meeting in the marketing office yesterday about different things we're going to do for golf this year. So already talking about that. It seems that we never stop with the different projects. So yeah. So, and then oncology will be finished in the spring. So that will be exciting. I am sure that we will have an open house and really be able to showcase everything that's new there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, going back to the money raised, what's the best way of getting money to you at the hospital?
So there are several different ways. You can go online and you can donate right on our website. If you go to the foundation page, it'll walk you through step by step. You can make a donation in honor of someone or in memory of somebody, maybe a loved one that you possibly lost to cancer. And if you choose, you can be placed on the donor wall. If you make a donation, we're going to make a donor wall. And if you, let's say, put it in memory of somebody, their name will also be with yours. So something a little bit different. And I think it's going to really be something great we can offer in the oncology department as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Another big project this past year, the pharmacy side of things.
Yes. So the pharmacy located right beside the Express Care here in Titusville, and something exciting that just happened, we are now offering home delivery. So if you're getting medications monthly, instead of, especially in the nice cold winter months, you can ask for a home delivery, and we can bring those right to your door. So if that's something that, you're already getting medications from there, or possibly you're getting them from somewhere else that doesn't offer that, it's easy to transfer your medications, and you can just call the pharmacy and ask for that service. It is limited to the Titusville area, but definitely you can give the pharmacy a call and ask for some more details.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Excellent. See, always, and that's the thing. It's never like, okay, it's set up.
No.
It's good.
Yeah.
We improve.
We keep going.
Now, something like that, is that born off of customers and patients saying, boy, is there any way?
Yeah. We've lost a couple of pharmacies in the last couple of years, and some of those did offer
Okay.
those services. So it's just one more thing that we can do for the community, and that's really why we're here, is just to offer more service. So if there's customers saying, I really wish we would offer this, we scramble to try and figure out how we can offer that. So, we're kicking that off as we speak. So if anyone is interested in that, you can definitely give the pharmacy a call.
Do you think people are surprised when they're filling out forms and they're putting their thoughts down, that they're actually being read and analyzed and looked at and taken seriously?
Yeah. And it's really just to keep people close to home. Instead of having to travel outside of the area, what can we bring here? What can we do differently here? Is this service maybe not being utilized, but it could be utilized if we added another component to it, or things like that. And it's really just, a lot of these things are already built, and it's just improving on them when we see an area that definitely needs improved on.
Yeah, and it seems like over the last handful of years, just expansion into other markets to be able to say, hey, we appreciate you coming over, but we can also help with that too, and we'll open up an office here.
Right. We actually expanded our Oil City. So Oil Valley Internal Medicine has a office over in Oil City, and it was limited space. We see limited patients there, but recently we've seen a need for more care in that area. So we have recently expanded that. That will be done pretty quickly. I think they're putting the finishing touches on that. And it happened pretty quick. And maybe because it wasn't in Titusville, or and maybe because I didn't have anything to do with it, it seemed like they were like, we're going to expand that. And then all of a sudden they were like, hey, we're going to really launch this soon. I'm like, oh my gosh, it happened so quickly. So they were able to offer more exam rooms, a bigger office space. So definitely be able to add more care to that region.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Let's do this real quick. You're watching The Morning Drill on Stream Television and on Armstrong's Neighborhood Channel. Kelly Clark with us here this morning, marketing and communication specialist with Titusville Area Hospital. And Titusville's got a lot going on. Meadville has a lot going on.
Yes.
Physician services.
So we recently added a new nurse practitioner, Brianne Wakefield, to that group. So I actually just put an ad together the other day, including her in it, and it was a really great opportunity to showcase all of the primary care physicians that are there in that office. Dr. Wilkins, Dr. Zahner, they've been around for quite a while. Dr. Stevens is in that group, as well as a couple of new doctors that we've added over the last couple of years, which would be Dr. Colt and Dr. Matthews. We also have Karen Sampson in that office. And just in that office is those primary care physicians. And, we showcase a lot of, orthopedic and our ENT services and all the specialty services that are encompassed in that primary or physician services group. But when you looked at that picture and saw all of those primary care docs, and they're right on the first floor of the hospital and accepting new patients, same-day appointments are often available. So it's just really great to see that level of care, and we continue to add new doctors to them.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think people maybe they don't know where to go to start. Where do you call? Who do you call?
Right.
Maybe somebody hasn't been to the doctor in a couple years now.
Right. And if you are looking to get started, and sometimes that's how it happens is, you don't really want to go to the doctor, but then you're in a position where you have to. And, you're trying to find a new physician. There's physicians that aren't taking new patients, or they're scheduled out for 3 weeks, and that's not really going to help you today. So having those appointments available and accepting new patients is really important for those that are maybe just starting back to seeing the doctor. But if you would like to schedule an appointment, you can call Physician Services at the 827-9770 number, or you can just directly call the hospital, and they'll get you in touch with that office.
This is the month of lights.
Yes.
Lights of Love.
Lights of Love. Our auxiliary is doing their annual fundraiser. It's going really well. We've had a lot of really great response. They are on their way to their goal, and they are accepting donations until the end of the year. And much like what we were doing for the oncology department, they accept donations in memory of someone or in honor of someone. And what's really great is every week it's published in the local paper, so you can read the different donations that were made and who they were in honor of or in memory of, and it's just something a little bit special, because even I'm not from Titusville, but I can read everyone that's on there, and I know quite a few people, so it's quite nice that they do that every year.
Some great ways to just kind of keep track of what's going on is like you on Facebook.
Yes, our Facebook page is jam-packed full of all the different events that are going on in the hospital. And, the Lights of Love fundraiser is on there, and a lot of information about our new doctors. If we have a new doctor that comes on board or a new service, we'll be adding the pharmacy out offering home delivery there soon. I'm sure it's on my desk waiting for me.
I have to ask, there's a post on here. Is it from you or Holly or somebody else? Nutrition tips to enjoy holiday foods and festivities.
I mean, so that's part of our new website. We actually just revamped our website recently, and that was one of the new things that we brought was just some helpful tips. So that was a couple of Meadville docs, I believe, that put that together.
Okay.
And it's a really great article because it does kind of go through some other things. But this week in the Ticeville News Journal, I believe Dr. Matthews has an article in there that she was interviewed for, and it's about holiday tips as well. So, yeah, lots of tips for us. I don't know. I'm still pretty hungry.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
And I just went to the website. Very easy, very clean to use.
Mm-hmm.
How important was that to make sure that people could find what they were looking for?
Yeah, so it was kind of a discussion between us and Meadville. They wanted to change their website, and we said, yeah, that would be great, and kind of give it a new look and really streamline what needed to be on there, what was going to be helpful. Sometimes a website, you want to get all the information out there, but it kind of gets bogged down, and then it becomes kind of hard to use. And what patients really need to be able to do, or visitors really need to be able to do, is really just get on the website and find what they need. So that was kind of our drive in the new site. So we hope it is helpful.
All right. Well, Kelly, we appreciate everything you brought us this year, all the great information, the new staff, new doctors. It's all been fantastic, and
Yeah.
looking forward to a brand new year.
Yeah. Yes.
And golf.
And golf. Yeah. You'll get your save the date soon.
Yeah. It's usually, January it comes out? Wow. So
Yeah.
I'll ask you a couple quick questions. Go-to Christmas movie?
I don't know. I think that we just had this discussion in my family the other day, and I said a movie that no one knew, and it's called Claus, I believe. It's a cartoon.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. Me and my kids just fell in love with it, and we watch it a lot. And I was like, yeah, that's my favorite family or Christmas movie, and no one knew what I was talking about. But yeah.
That one. All right. How about a Christmas song? I'm just really going to...
I would say Feliz Navidad.
Really?
I have no idea why.
Okay.
We sing it a lot in my family.
All right. Well, maybe that's why, because everybody just sings along.
Yeah, right?
All right. If you could ask Santa for 3 things for the hospital this year, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. So I would love to have everyone home for Christmas. I think it's really hard for a lot of families that have members that are possibly in the hospital or not feeling well. So I just think being home for Christmas is really important. On that note, though, I would like to add, if you do have someone in the hospital and are looking for a way to maybe reach out to them, on our website we have what's called e-cards or e-greetings that you can go to, and you can fill out a little card, and our social workers make sure that our patients get them. So if you have someone there that's maybe there over the holidays that you know from church or somewhere else, you can go on and do a greeting online.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
I know I threw off your questions.
No. I see what you did there, though.
All right. Yeah.
You don't have to answer the other ones. Well, all the best to you and your family.
Yes, thank you, Luke. Thanks for all you do. Every time I see anything going on in the community, you're always there. So it's really great to have someone like you for the Ticeville area.
Well, there was that stint when I was in jail that kind of slowed up a little bit, but
yeah, that was weird.
yeah. No, we appreciate it. And well, it's because great people like you coming on and sharing what's happening
Yeah.
in our community. So
Right.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, enjoy the holidays, and we'll see you next year.
Next year. Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just got used to writing 2023.
I know. It's going to be a struggle.
Yeah. For everybody.
Thanks, Luke.